Well, hello, how are you? I am Erin Spreen. I'm the founder of Team Hope Community Humanitarians. I'm so excited if you've been introduced to this amazing opportunity. Someone has shared you this replay. Definitely get back to that person that has sent you this information to get your seat on the rocket ship. I will definitely share my screen and I'm going to get right into the details because I'm sure you have lots of questions because they have shared a little bit of information to you and you want to know how does this work? What is this? What kind of project is this? How can it provide me generational wealth over the next 135 plus years, etc.? Or is this a scam? I mean, there's so many questions out there. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to jump right into this presentation. I'm going to try to be as short as possible here. I'm going to turn my camera off so I'm not a distraction so you can listen and hear this amazing story of Texit coin. So again, welcome. My name is Erin Spreen. I reside out of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I have been so blessed to share this information with you. I run a community called Team Hope Humanitarians, and that is my email address. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. If you've been sent this information to you, this recording, this replay, from someone else, I will definitely get you connected to that person. But if you have some direct questions, this is my phone number. I prefer you not to call me, but please text me any questions that you may have. So what is this Texit opportunity? What is this project all about? All right. So, how I heard all about this, and I'm going to share a little bit of my backstory, is I've been an entrepreneur for almost 30 years. It's hard to believe, but I have had this in my blood about sharing is caring. And when you see something you cannot be quiet about, it is our moral obligation to share any amazing opportunity, whether it's for passive income, whether this is for residual income, whether this is for um, a cash flow asset, current money that you can make money now, presently. I am the founder of Team Hope. Like I said, I've been an entrepreneur since 30 or for almost 30 years, building teams and networks, organizations, leading corporate teams around the world, being a keynote speaker corporately on trainings for the past several years. I really started team building this past 15 years. And recently, I had a good friend of mine that I just recently met here a few months back asking, do you know anything about cryptocurrency? And I'm like, yes, I absolutely do. I tapped into that world about in 2020. I was aware of the word cryptocurrency, digital assets. It's just another type of currency, no different as fiat currency. Hence, unfortunately, fiat currency is worth nothing. But that being said, I was very aware back in 2015. I knew the majority of the crypto world, the developers, where they make it is in Asia. It's a huge percentage over there. But I also know that the Western society is starting to really tap into it, understanding that this is the new way. And when I really started understanding and getting educated on cryptocurrency, Bitcoin was at $3,300, XRP was at 11 cents. So those are just two examples. So, you know, you do your due diligence, do your research, find out and see what how much those two are current value to this day whenever you get this recording. Honestly, it's just paying attention, eyes wide open. So what is this? What is this opportunity with TEXITcoin? Well, TEXITcoin is the golden goose. If you understand what that means, is it's such a massive opportunity. It's it's in the power of the hands of the people. It's a crowdfunding project. We are crowdfunding the mine. It's built on freedom and designed to grow. Early adopters don't wait. People jump in and grab that seat on the rocket ship. They act, they get in now, and they stay ahead and secure their nest egg with the TEXITcoin, where liberty meets legacy, where you can truly create multiple generational wealth for your family and friends, wherever you choose to send your wealth to. That's up to you. But I don't sit back and wait. I do my due diligence, I do my research, which I did, and I had to go around and learn and understand and kept asking questions for a short period of time. I didn't spend months waiting to see if this is the real deal. I wanted to know who the founder is and of TEXITcoin, which is Bobby Gray. Just a very short period of his short version of his story is he actually was in the precious metals industry, making precious metals coins, whether it was gold, silver, platinum, all the different coins, to these other major exchanges, and been around that wheelhouse for several years. And then in 2008, he was able to come and, or sorry, 2012, 2011. Well, he built the original Bitcoin, the storage cold wallet coin, because of course his precious metals background. In 2011, he never invested in Bitcoin. He wasn't, his whole head wasn't wrapped around the whole understanding of digital currency. He was still told that you need to own it, you need to hold it to own it, to be sovereign, to be have God's money and precious metals, which I totally agree that we all should have diverse our financial portfolio. But I also know that he's a very smart, intelligent man, that he took the time to understand that and educate himself on the digital currency and alternative currencies. And he was able to testify in the Congressional Domestic Monetary Services Subcommittee and be an expert witness in 2012 to, while his congressman, which was Ron Paul in Texas, and what a opportunity of lifetime to have that in his back pocket of his story. And as an outsider, being a Canadian looking at opportunity, I pay attention to the fine details. I cross the T's and dot the I's, and I knew this was something very, very special. You can see in the bottom right-hand picture, he actually just was at the Ron Paul's 90th birthday in August and of 2025, and he was one of the top sponsors of that event, and he got to rub shoulders with very, very influential individuals in the current administration, as well as just amazing individuals all around. So I pay attention because the background that I come from, the upbringing that I was brought through from my parents, being very involved in the community on the municipal side of government to provincial government and of course federal government. So I understand when individuals are rubbing shoulders. So that's a little bit about Bobby Grace. There's some great videos out there that you can tap into and get a much broader understanding of his background. And how do I get involved? That's the most question that most people have. So I got introduced to this amazing opportunity to buy a minor seat in the TEXITcoin miner community to build out the mine and be crowdfunding the mine in the beginning of June. It took me about 6 weeks to wrap my head around everything, and I just strongly suggest not to take 6 weeks because we are basically on a time crunch to make sure that you get a seat on this miner or on this mining project to build out this mine across the great state of Texas. And I jumped in about July the 16th with both feet, kind of like 4 feet in, not just 2 feet. And I knew just to grab at least one miner seat. Of course, we can build up to 9 miner seats in one position. And again, this is not network marketing at all. There's some great videos out there of why TEXITcoin is so different from network marketing. And I am a network marketer. I'm proud to say that. I'm an entrepreneur and I've been in the industry for several years. And I think there's some great products and companies out there, great missions and visions of purpose out there. But when I came on board, it was about 9,529 miner seats were sold. And currently we just overpassed 36,000 miner seats. So it is October the 10th, and you can see the growth, how fast this is growing. TEXITcoin, the value on July the 16th was $1.35. It's currently $4.17. Here a couple of weeks ago, it pushed up to $7. It's now come down a little bit because it's balancing out. It's a stable coin. And of course, there's great information here coming forward, but I watched the numbers for those 6 weeks when I first started getting shared. I think it was about 65 cents or 75 cents when the amazing individual shared it to me, my great friend Shar, and I kept watching, and she just kept on sharing the latest update, the value of the coin, and I knew I couldn't put my blinders on anymore. I had to really fully pay attention, and I did my due diligence, and it only took me a few days to do my full due diligence because I got thrown so many opportunities out there. And I want to make sure that when I attach my name to something, it's credible. So that's a little bit about my story and why TEXITcoin is so different. Like I said, there's an incredible video out there just got posted here this week, and it's called TEXITcoin versus network marketing. It's a great breakdown how powerful TEXITcoin is, and that every single person should have the opportunity to join and grab their seat for generational wealth. So it's not about buying coins, it's about mining a project. It's about building a mine. I mean, this is only phase 1. There's phase 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's incredible stuff. We're getting dripped on information from corporate what phase 2 and phase 3 are. We don't even know what phase 4 and 5 is, but Bobby's already got the plan written out. It's incredible what it is. It's coins and stocks are linear. So the coins can go up or down, obviously. So again, this is not where I'm not a financial advisor. I cannot provide any financial advice whatsoever, but this is just for entertainment purposes only. What is if it never went up, but you got more coins? Well, exactly. But I mean, there's already a article that Bobby released here back in, it was just before I joined. It was Path to 16. So February of 16 of 2026, the coins, we're actually ahead of schedule, and you'll see a graph here shortly. But we're supposed to be $16 in February of 2026. We're actually now, there's a new article that he just posted in the last few days, and it's a path to $80 already. So we're going to surpass the $16 for February 2026. And of course, it's going to go to 800 and 2800. And there's some incredible other following articles out there. So, it really honestly is an opportunity of a lifetime. We're up 8,000% in 1 year. really from the day one when it started. And I believe it was like about April of 2024 when it officially got started, when it launched, when it started, the first person that bought the first miner seat. And then it was November of 2024, the beginning of November 2024 was when it really started to take off. And then it continued to develop over the whole winter of 2025 into the spring and summer of 2025. So we're just at the very beginning of the momentum. People ask me, Erin, have I missed the boat? No, you have not. We are still in the early stages of building out and crowdfunding this mine to 1 million seats. And you really want to understand that it's such an opportunity. So did you know that there was 173,400 crypto millionaires in 2024? Yeah, like that is incredible. So if that's not a fact, I don't know what a fact would be, what you consider as a fact, but this is such an opportunity. Now, that doesn't mean that that's how many millionaires are in Texit, but there are several millionaires in Texit already. But I will tell you that this is a amazing opportunity. So, and again, a community mining project, it's crowdsourcing the sellout of the mine. It builds a strong community to support the utility of the coin. No multimillionaires buying up the seats. He caps that. All of us can only buy 9 miner seats. Now, once you buy that 9 pack, you do get 2 more business centers to go out, and you can buy another 9 pack there on the second business center and the third business center. So virtually that is 9, 9, and 9. Do the math. And then of course, when you're referring people out to buy a miner seat, you're going to earn free hash power as well. And we're building out a 100 million mega hash mine, hence the 1 million seats, because each miner seat is 100 hash power. The average miner buys at least 4 seats, or they earn themselves up to 4 seats. So it's projected to be 300,000 total miners by the end of 1 million 1 million miner seats are sold, and it's projected to be sold out by February of 2026. So yes, there is a bit of a time crunch. Yes, it is still early again. It's only October, about the middle of October, but I will tell you, if you understand the numbers of what I shared, how many miner seats were sold in July to what they're currently now, you don't want to wait. Again, no guarantees. Past results do not dictate the future results. But this was part of the path to 16 by February. Well, you can see already October, by the end of October, it was going to be $3.79. Well, we're already at $4.17 as of yesterday, October 9th. And a couple of weeks ago, it was about $7, almost cracked $7 or just over $7. But it's such a powerful opportunity that as more people are buying miner seats, the value of the coins are going to go up, because what's happening is people are starting to already liquidate their coins, because the early adopters that came in the year of 2024, the very beginning of 2025, they have hundreds and hundreds of coins, because we get coins daily for the next 135 years of building this mine out. And that's one of the biggest benefits of this opportunity of buying a miner seat. So again, TEXITcoin as an investment, you can either buy the TEXITcoins on one of the 5 exchanges that it's already, when I started, there was only 2 exchanges, but now there's 5. So things are looking up. We are a big deal in the crypto space. And you can either buy them and individually, one at a time. Yes, absolutely. Or do you want an income producing asset is buying a miner seat for generational wealth? I think I would take the mining seat versus individually buying the mine or coin off one of the exchanges that are accepted. or accepting the TEXITcoin to sell the TEXITcoin. So this is, think of it's owning a machine that prints the money, the money that actually has a value to it, unlike the fiat money. So yeah, it's so many people ask me, Aaron, what are the ways to get involved? Well, you, like I said, become a miner, nothing else. You can literally become a miner and tap into the passive income. That is cool. Okay, that is cool. We love you. Absolutely, you can do that. We will always give you the latest updates. We add you to the community so that you see the updates. So when the day of you want to share, you have the information. Or you can buy up to 9 seats and you get 2 free. So, there's a couple different ways of getting involved. You can buy 1 seat, or you can buy 9 seats, or you can buy 5 seats, depending on, or 3 seats, or 6 seats, or whatever. You can buy 1 seat and you keep adding more seats to the 9 seats, however you want to do. So you earn free seats. Also, like I said, it's the 1-2 free bonus. So when you refer 3 people to buy a miner seat, you will get a free 100 mega hash. So it's like a value of $1,000, another miner seat. Cha-ching! How amazing is that? And then, of course, the referral commissions when you're referring people. This is absolutely amazing. And this is the difference between network marketing and TEXITcoin. We are a crowdfunding project. He has taken some components of a networking compensation plan, rewards plan, and brought it here, but he's taken a lot of the I got yous out of it, and that's what got my attention, because I've been building teams, I've been earning the monies, but my downline aren't earning the numbers that it didn't make sense. I had to start questioning things, not because the products are bad, but it was just, I mean, when you're in business, you're in business. You want to make money, but you also want to make sure your people are making money. So you can earn up to $3,000 a week. I have maxed out the comp plan a couple different times. I have made income in a very short period of 9 weeks that I really started to referring people out to this opportunity once I wrapped my head around and understood and got on a few of the presentations and the replay or the updates with Bobby. He does a weekly update call with us. Very, very transparent. It's unbelievable. And we use the binary system. But again, the I got yous are out of there. There's no monthly auto ships. It's a one-time purchase. It can be based on your other people's downline of their work. All the points roll up. It's crazy. I've been able to reach out to my team members, the people I brought on, and said, hey, you have so many points. You have 9 points on the right leg, or you have 6 points on the right leg, and you need 2 more points on your left leg, and you can make if it's 6 and 6, you're going to make a $2,000 check, American. So do the conversion in your own currency. It's a cha-ching. I've never seen so many people actually win. It is absolutely mind-blowing. So, like I said, this is limitless but binary. You can reach out to people. Everybody works together. So 3 points on the left, 3 points on the right is $1,000 in commissions. And again, this is only if you choose to do it, but I'd take advantage of the next few months of building some extra cash flow that you can reinvest into more miner seats so that you have more coins coming to you daily for 135 years. It's a no-brainer. So it's a lot of people ask me, Aaron, what's the utility of the project? So initially it's in Texas, 300 cities, 5 million in transactions. There's going to be 35 locations across the state of Texas where the mine is built. It's already in 3 locations. Currently, they're actually just building. You'll see some pictures here of our latest location in Mansfield. It all started in Bobby Gray's garage. That's when it started, and it's been built out with the revenue of the company of crowdfunding this project. So it is built by we the people. It's meant for we the people, and it's true honest money. So TEXITcoin is a layer one blockchain. It's mimicked by the Litecoin clone. It's fast transactions. Phase two will be the downtown digital currencies. The companies, businesses, brick and mortar businesses will be able to accept TEXITcoin to pay for their customers to pay for the products and services with TEXITcoin. It's already all over fairs, festivals, farm fairs, balloon festivals, gun shows, markets, people set up booths, however you want to share the message. So, and honestly, it's such an opportunity to start rebuilding our communities from the ground up, which is absolutely goes with the Team Hope humanitarian community. So again, a lot of people ask me, Aaron, is it a real deal? Well, it's a real deal because you can see on the bottom left two pictures on the bottom is billboards in the biggest airports in United States, in Dallas, in Houston, in Miami, in LAX. I believe there's one in Nashville, I believe, or not Nashville. Oh, I can't remember which state it is, but they are going to be in Chicago, I think, or I think that too. Some of the biggest airports in the United States. There's billboards all over. The bottom right-hand corner of the picture, that is actually a picture at the Singapore 2049 token conference, the largest crypto conference, which was just this past week at the beginning of October. And we were a platinum sponsor. It's crazy, guys. We have our eyes on, everybody's looking at TEXITcoin, and there's multiple cars all around the United States being wrapped. And I know they're starting to get wrapped out of the United States into the national markets. Exciting. We've been sponsors at the sporting events. You can see these on the very top picture. You can see these big billboards. Well, they are all over Florida, Texas, Nashville, or in Tennessee, the state of Tennessee, California, and there's a few other, Colorado, I believe, and there's a few other states. They're going all over. He is spending the money to get the word out with the revenue of us joining and buying a minor seat. So it's very, very transparent. I know a lot of people, there's some people out there that are very technical and they want to see the real deal. Well, this is the top left-hand corner picture is Bobby Gray himself. This is a few months ago. Some of our leaders out of our uplines, sponsors, again, this is not network marketing, but a lot of network marketers are in this opportunity because we see the opportunity and we want to share this message out to people, to our networks. They actually drove down from Tennessee down to Texas, to McKinney. That's where the mine started, in Bobby's backyard, in his garage. And of course, it's continued building out now. But these are the machines. I'm not into the big technical. I just know it's real. It's a real deal. It's physically real. And again, they're the latest pit. This is the late. Now we're building into these bigger CCAN containers. There's like, I think 100 in these CCAN containers, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me, but you can see it's a real deal. And this is the recent one, actually, just this couple days ago. They just shared these pictures in Mansfield, Texas, and this is the next location that they are going to be, or they're in the process of setting them up, and the crew's there to set them up, and a couple key miners in the area got to see the location and touch and feel and show and tell and see it's a real deal. So, and the next question a lot of people ask me, well, Aaron, can we liquidate them? Absolutely. At any time you can liquidate your coins. This chart only has 2 of the exchanges, but there's actually 5. Dextrade, Bitmart, MXC, I believe it is. And I can't remember the other two. I'm so sorry. But get back to the person that's brought you to this opportunity, this presentation. And a lot of people use Dextrade within the community, but there's whatever you choose. You can load your coins there, and then that exchange, and then move them over to your private exchange, whatever wallet you use, whether it's Coinbase, Crypto, CoinZoom, Kraken, Newton. There's so many out there. MetaMask, there's so many of them. Whatever you choose, whatever works best for you in your current residing country that you live in, and then that gets moved over to your bank, or also you can do it in seconds over to a lot of these companies have their own cards, and it doesn't even touch your bank, and it goes on to a prepaid Visa card, and you can use it just like Interact debit, I guess is another word. And I will tell you and understand to you that this is a opportunity of a lifetime. So why not? Why not get into this? Well, what it's totally not is it's not a rug pull. It's no pre-mining, meaning people mined beforehand or anything like that. It's not a pump and dump. There's no celebrity endorsements whatsoever. Bobby refuses to do that. It's not a Ponzi scheme. It's debt-free. There's no miners needed to pay for commissions earned. It's not a pyramid scheme. You can max out $3,000 a week per tracking center. Everyone is equal. It is an opportunity. There are real people and real stories. Here's some pictures of the current trip. Actually, the company just went on. Bobby took about 165 people that qualified. You didn't have to be a certain rank. It was open to anybody as a miner. It was a contest, and he took them to Thailand for 2 weeks and to Singapore. Well, about 50 of them went from Thailand first over to the Singapore to the Token 2049 conference, the world's largest cryptocurrency conference. It's ordinary people. There's parents, professionals, tradespeople, Generation Z, even successful people have come on board and bought a miner seat and started spreading the news. There's lunch and learns or dinner on us events that are held with the leadership of different qualified leaders that are building out the organization to crowdfund this mine. There's promos, like I said, in Asia, in Vegas and Hawaii. That's recent, and there's one upcoming in January from what we hear. It'll be a European trip. There'll be more details to come. So that contest hasn't even started. So you want to get a good trip and it's all paid for from Bobby. It's amazing. And there's Texit Ranger recognitions. So yeah, and you can see the lunch and learns. It's very casual. We're real people, real stories here. And a lot of people say, how do I get involved? So again, you can buy a mining seat. It's $1,000 US each seat. You buy 9, you get 2 for free, which is then you get 1,100 hash power. And you can buy 5 and you get 1 free. So those are the 2 promos. It's when you initially start up. So you pay by crypto. Super easy. Don't be scared. It's just another currency. It's we pay by USDC on the Ethereum network. And get back to the person that has invited you to this webinar to launch your miner seed. Don't wait. Get involved. And I want to say thank you. Simply join this TEXITcoin revolution. And again, if you have any questions that I have not talked about, and you have a question that you want to get answered before you get started, reach out to me. This is my number. And again, this is my email address. You can send an email. I will always look at it to see if there's any inbox messages. in the email, please send me the who has referred you to this opportunity to buy a miner seat, so we get you connected to that person. I want you to make sure that you are getting supported, as well as I will also answer any questions. And if I don't have the answer to the question, I will get the answer to the question. But I will tell you the income that I have been able to make, the cash flow, I have been absolutely blown away. My husband is blown away. My mother is blown away. All the people I share this to them, they are blown away. I have people that have never made a single dollar in network marketing. They're making money here from the day that they start. I have people that are sharing that has struggled to share opportunities and other projects in the past are sharing and they're making money, making referral commissions as we're building out this community to crowd fund this mine. So with that, I share to you, welcome to the TEXITcoin revolution. Welcome you to Team Hope Humanitarians. Get back to the person that has shared this information to you, and don't wait, get started, and let's have a absolutely blast building out this mine. And again, this is at the very beginning. There is phase 2, 3, 4, and 5 coming. And I'm so excited to know what's going on and what's coming within the TEXITcoin community. So take care. Have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Have a wonderful day.